pretty little arrangement that I made quite a while ago. I like the little orchids hanging down, and these are fun little berries that give it a pretty dimension and everything. The little pot that I chose is real pretty. So I thought that was a real nice little arrangement. Lilies are always very photogenic, so I like lilies. But you know what? I've had it for a while and I'm tired of looking at it. So guess what I'm going to do? Woohoo! I'm going to take it apart. Oh my goodness. Oh, woohoo! All right, let's make something new. Uh-oh. Oh, there it goes. Anyway, I thought it would be fun to show you different things you can make. And the important thing is the container. The container is one of the most important parts of the arrangement. If you have an ugly container but yet a pretty flower arrangement, it's okay. But the container really adds extra pizzazz. So now that I've pretty much done away with the other arrangement, let's do something fun with this, something else that would be really pretty. What we're going to do is we're going to start out with a brick of that artificial foam that you stick the flowers in, and then I put a bunch of moss on top of it to cover up the foam. Some people like to really glue their pieces in, but because the foam gets messed up after you redo the arrangement 3 or 4 times, I just usually stick a real heavy wire through it and then clamp it onto the edge of the container because it'll be covered up with greenery later on. So what I've got in here is foam, and then I covered it with the sphagnum moss that kind of sheds all over. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some lavender roses one at a time, and maybe put in a few of these little fluffy looking flowers. And then I'm going to be putting in some greenery and top it off with one of these fun little airy looking, I think these are peach blossoms or cherry blossoms. Anyway, artificial flowers. And here we go. Start out with the larger flowers and give your arrangement a shape. Maybe kind of off to the side here. Make it all go through a central point. Like if there was a ball inside here, don't stick them down here and over there. Make them sure they go through that ball in the center of your arrangement. Okay? All right. You can start adding in the greenery to help cover things up a little bit. I like all my greenery to drape down over the edge and make it look like it's overflowing. So if you've got greenery that you can do that with and bend it down to where it's draping over the edge, that's always a nice look, okay? Just bend your leaves a little over like that. Put them over the edge. Now you'll notice on some of these tips I have a real sharp spike to it. That's called a steel pick, and you can't get those on the stem unless you have a steel pick machine, which I was very blessed to be able to get. So if you have access to a steel pick machine, that helps the greenery stay in place better. I'm going to put in a few of these to break up all the purple. Make it look real pretty. Of course, I would put it all the way around. There we go. And then we'll see about sticking one of these in. Okay, so I put my roses in, and I'm adding these fun little airy looking cherry blossom stems, and they're so floppy that they like to just kind of flop all over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little twisty tie And I'm going to bring them together just a little bit to kind of make it look almost like a topiary tree. But so that they won't get too wild and flop out of control. And so I'll twist that on and push it down to where nobody can see it. And then this is your nice little airy, beautiful lavender rose arrangement with a nice little spring touch to it. Now, if you don't like the airiness and you just like the roses, obviously you just keep the roses in there, maybe add some baby's breath or other greenery. But I like the wispy, airy look that you can create on top. And it can be very lovely in an entryway or on a beautiful dining room table. But obviously you wouldn't want it as a centerpiece that you would have to talk through. Oh, there you are. Are you enjoying your meal? Anyway, hope you enjoy it. And if you don't, just take it apart. And, oh no! Oh, all gone. Have fun with your arrangements.